you're just with me, sorry about that. The other phone lost its power. And then we'll add some products here. Add the spandex shorts from Dick's Sporting Goods. Got a couple of pairs here that are on sale. We call them stride shorts or spandex shorts. Okay, I'm going to pin the shirt. All right. All right. Welcome back. Sorry about that. So just doing a little bit of flexibility here. Lots to do this week before school starts. Okay. Lose your flexibility pretty quickly. So welcome in. I may make a commission on anything that anybody looks at or due to the live as a result of the live, from the live, in terms of number of views or the amount of time people watch when it's all said and done, depending on how long you watch. But like I was saying before my other phone's battery unalived, it's important to do your mindfulness, your visualization, your meditation, your flexibility, in addition to your strength training and your skill work, because otherwise you're missing the boat, period, end of story. So just letting everything sink right into the ground, and sometimes you don't even realize that you're tensing up, like when you're at the dentist's office, until you are mindful. And then you realize, okay, let me relax my hips, my inner thigh. Make sure you do a light warm-up before you ever do any flexibility. You don't want to just start doing flexibility from the jizz nump. I like massages. I don't know about anybody else, but I think they're invaluable part of your training. So if you guys are interested in anything that you see here product-wise, got some great products from Dick's Sporting Goods. Keep breathing during those transitions. Now my knee is really good right now because I had partially torn my meniscus and I did my own physical therapy. And you can see I'm doing anything right now. So it's pretty much back and better than ever, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe 1%. I feel a little something right here, but for the most part we're good to go. But definitely want to do some mindfulness every day, even if it's just 5 minutes, even if you do a walking meditation. It's literally invaluable to get yourself centered and back to being a better version of yourself, putting some better tools in your toolbox. Nice deep breathing. Make sure you pause after you inhale through your nose, just like you use space between words when you're writing a paper or sending a text message. Gotta hit that space bar. Gotta pause before you exhale through your mouth. Now, if you guys are interested in anything that you see here, the dog tags, the shirt, the hat, the shorts from Dick's Sporting Goods. If you're not familiar with YouTube Shop, you can check out my YouTube Shop. Close to 1,500 products. Amazing things from everywhere. Fanatics, Target, Walmart, Lowe's, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Home Depot, Wise, Eufy. The list goes on and on and on. 2,460 different merchants, shops, sellers that you can get items from, and I will always Always, always, always. That's my guarantee. Give you the lowest price, even if it means I get less commission. God, this is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it, man. So welcome in. So if you guys are interested, feel free to subscribe, like the live, share the live. Let me know if you have any questions about flexibility, yoga, basketball. I'm a professional basketball skills trainer. If you guys have any questions about life coaching, I'm a life coach, and I coach college basketball for 24 years. I have a meeting on Wednesday about the head women's basketball club coaching position at the University of San Diego, where my good buddy Steve Lavin is the coach. I went last week to watch practice at their new $100 million facility. It's unreal. It is unbelievable. So, if you guys have any questions about baseball, play semi-pro baseball, try to play pro golf, and I get hit with a lot of TROLLS's here and on Insta, but we just keep pushing, man. I understand both sides very well. I'm left of center, and from my experience in the last 5 years, people that are right and right of center are inflexible in a way that I've never seen before, and people on the left complain in a way like I've never seen before, which gets nothing accomplished. So like I said, you want to talk about anything, thoughtful conversations are always tops on the menu. If you're interested in this dog tag, this equality dog tag comes with the LGBTQIA+. You can see it right there. And it got flipped around apparently. I don't know how it got twisted around. That's weird. Interesting. Anyways, or the shirt or the hat. I'm going to get out of here in a couple of minutes. Just wanted to pop on here real quick. I have Morton's toe. And not the greatest flexibility at this point, even though I teach yoga. It was better before I strained my right latissimus dorsi. But I have Morton's toe. Does anybody know what Morton's toe is? Partial curvature, which I've had my whole life, but I also have Morton's toe. Does anyone know what Morton's toe is? Put it in the chat if you know what Morton's toe is. I'm going to do a little pigeon pose here in a minute before I get out of here. I'm not going to really do any shavasana or anything like that. Feels so good. Anybody know what Morton's toe is without looking it up? Alright, so I always do a few extra butterflies because a lot of the things that we do flexibility wise involve the adductor, the inner thigh. So, oh man, this mat is not long enough or wide enough. My personal one, I'm borrowing this one. My personal one is a lot longer and wider. I have like a double width and an extra long. Make sure you're breathing in between your transitions. Relax your shoulders. Make sure you're breathing, inhaling through your nose, pausing at the top of your breath, relaxing your fingers, and exhaling through your mouth after you pause. This is one of my more spiritual poses that often feel more of a connection with the world around me, the earth, and feel empowered. Certain asanas, you feel a little bit more empowered. Okay, we're going to finish up here with one more. And all of a sudden I just got hungry. My knee's a little bit sore in this position, but compared to 8 months ago, I couldn't even do this because of my meniscus. Get closer. It may never be 100%, but you're definitely at 90, 95. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the likes. I don't know if anyone's chatting, but if I'm able to see anything here. Be the first in the leaderboard by showing support. Try sending a live chat or a super chat. That's the message that I got on my end. I don't know what you guys are seeing on your end. Maybe it says welcome to live chat on both of our ends. Why it would show me, I don't understand. But okay, I'm gonna do a little downward dog. And then I'm gonna get out of here. And whenever you're doing yoga, just do whatever you can. You should never feel any pain or strain when you're doing anything, and just go as far as you can when it comes to any of the poses. Modify them. Just focus on your breathing, your mindfulness. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of ballistic movements, not often, but a little bouncing sometimes when it comes to my calves. I like a good stretch of my calves. A little cat and dog before I get out of here. I will be back at the gym on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have my smoothie with me at that time. Alright, any questions before I get out of here? I was on a little bit earlier doing racquetball and weights. And now I'm going to go meet my mom to look at a car. She wants to look at a car. The lease is up. She doesn't know if she wants to buy a car or lease. I told her leasing is a much better option in terms of money. They take care of it. If you don't drive that many miles, it's much better financially to lease. If you buy it, you're responsible for everything. Yeah, it's a nice treat to switch your car every couple of years if you can afford to do it. And the technology is always upgraded. No, I'm not. Thank you for chatting, though. I appreciate it. I am 56. Some of it's good genes, but a lot of it is what's between the ears and above the eyebrows, and a lot of it is not making any excuses, man. I'm like so zero interested in excuses and people that make things up because they just feel the need to have that adrenaline rush of negativity. I'm not about it. And I took the bait a couple days ago, and that was on me. But I'm not going to let someone trample all over me, make things up, tell me all about myself, gaslight me, troll me. But I appreciate it. West Side. All right. I appreciate y'all very much. And again, please check out my YouTube shop. Check out my podcasts. And keep the realness coming thoughtfully. And I'll probably see you guys Tuesday. Feels good to be back. Man, crazy. For real. I appreciate you. This is the first time I've gone live here. I go live on Insta on this phone. It's one of those Google Pixel Fold phones. It's amazing. But it's the first time someone's actually chatted with me on here. Usually I go on my iPhone. This Android is legit. Any last minute questions? Again, I'm a life coach. I'm a professional basketball skills trainer. Appreciate you. I played semi-pro baseball, tried to play pro golf, coached college basketball for 24 years, and college tennis for 20 years. I wouldn't say I love working out, but I really do like working out more now than I did when I was in college. And in college, I bulked up 15 pounds, went from like 130 to 145, and definitely got a lot stronger. I'm about 158 right now, so I want to drop about 5 to 8 pounds right now. Some of it's inevitable as you get older, but try and eat well, try and think well, positively. And even if it's a sort of a neutral day, I try not to be negative. And got rid of all of that. And pretty much I'm by myself all the time. Until somebody comes into my life that is in alignment with my values and helps me be more harmonious and helps me put better tools in my toolbox. That is a wrap. Sometimes when you're with someone, you feel alone, and sometimes when you're alone, you feel like you're with a lot of people. Those are the facts. So keep being the best versions of yourselves. Remember, it doesn't matter where you start, and you're not alone. And remember, you can always dial 988 if you're having a hard day. And remember, I love all your beautiful faces. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. All right, I'll see you in the next live, probably Tuesday, maybe tomorrow. Peace out. Appreciate y'all. West Side, I'll see you later.